No,
Slavery.
it wasn't slavery.
I wasn't slavery.
Pete Cutter.
Pete Cutter, yeah. And he must have, think all the cars and everything that were parked there.
Well, less than my dad, I'd say. I'd say twice as much as we have here, maybe.
Well, maybe. Let's see, like, you know, thinking cars and all those people and what do they do? Go to his house in the bathroom?
Pretty good size.
Yeah.
They look like they must have some kind of buildings of some sort, like a pavilion.
A garage.
Because they're inside, looks like some of the stuff.
Yeah. Lining up for the chow.
I was going to say, what did they do? Did they have potluck supper, or did you pay so much to go, or what did you do? I guess you paid like an entry fee and included everything.
I guess. I forgot.
I kind of think that we just
That's Lady Snavely there standing.
Yeah.
Who's that old guy? I forgot.
I don't remember him. I wrote very few. That's your dad there on the white shirt, I think.
Yeah.
But he looked weird.
Norm Baum.
Those funny glasses he had on. Some of these people we knew and somebody didn't.
That's Connor's wife there. On the left, wasn't it? Or was that Snavely's wife?
No.
Look at them, they're scooting stuff off their
Yeah,
phone.
they're really showing.
What is that,
Like
100
flipping
corn?
flies
It
around.
looked like a corn of the cob there. That one.
There
Probably
was
was.
corn in the
Probably
cob
was.
one of them, I know. I know they had corn in the cob one time.
Looks like
maybe on the
they're
right.
conniving about something.
That's Lee Connors, and right, and
That's
this is,
Oliver Yake.
yeah, that's Jaeger.
The other was Snavely and Connor. This is
Ike Baum.
Mike Baum, rather.
Yeah, we bought a couple
Well, how did he get in?
collies from him. That one guy.
That's old Mrs. Moyer, I think. Royer or Moyer, or what was that?
Roy, maybe Roy, I think.
That guy's got a flannel shirt on. I don't think I can see any.
Huh. Flannel shirt?
Yeah.
Must have been cold.
Well, they had summer weight. That's my dad eating there. That's you.
Probably even potato chips. That was Snavely.
That's Snavely. That's Mrs. Schaefer.
Huh?
Yes.
I don't think so. Somebody else. I think.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know who she was. I know it wasn't her. In fact, right there, there's her husband. I think it was that
Oliver
Roy or
Yates?
something you said.
Royer?
Yeah. That was Roy's wife. I think she was kind of. Some of these people we've never.
Oh, some are out of state.
Yeah, they were, yeah, people came from out of state and out of town. It was just, it was advertised and everybody come from anywhere to come. They didn't have to be
They'd show
from
them,
here.
too. There's Pete Cutter and Snavely and Yake.
I hear they won all their cards.
The lady's got an orchid.
Yeah, the lady's got an orchid that day.
I don't know the one on the left, do you?
I have to look at her again. See, now why is that dog sniff around like that? Yeah, they're giving roses. I mean, carnation,
Okay.
orchids.
That guy's name isn't Halleck, is it?
I wouldn't
Ted
know that
Halleck.
name.
I don't think so.
Why did they get orchids? What they
They were
said?
the wives of the guys that were in the club. Oh, has some background music in this. Here they had a drawing. Somebody could have win something. It's another way they made money. They walk around and try to get you to buy a chance on something.
Yeah, no, there's a good drawing. Oh yeah, wait till you see the prizes.
Oh,
They're
there they
really,
are. A rug,
they're
a
really
slip,
colored.
a lamp.
Oh, man, look at
Yeah.
it.
2 rugs, wasn't it?
I don't know.
She got a slip.
Oh my God, who would buy a slip for a
My mom
prize?
got a rug.
Oh my word.
Is that your mother?
Yeah.
That's his brother with the rug.
Is that Dot Light there?
No, that light wasn't there.
She wasn't one of them.
No, I don't see her there. Can you imagine how giving somebody a slip for a prize?
Probably somebody had it and didn't fit them.
Didn't fit them. We're so different for a prize. Oh my goodness. Hey! These guys are gonna fight these dogs. Silly that.
All right, you don't have to ruin the movie. I'm taking care of the dogs.
How many times a year do you guys do this?
Oh, all summer long.
Mhm.
Usually every Sunday someplace.
Hmm.
We go other place and they come here. We go to Allentown, Easton, Danbury, Connecticut, New York.
Mm. See, they don't do that stuff anymore.
Well, I guess they do. We just don't know about it because we're not into it.
I mean, you never hear about it. I mean, you never.
Well, if you go to a fair,
Yeah, that's true.
you'd
too.
see
Yeah.
these guys with pigeons.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we used to take them to fairs too.
Yeah, that's probably where they all.
You go to a fair, then you
Yeah.
meet people there, and then you'll find out that different people have clothes. We see them every now and then when we go back and forth in the throughway. We see guys that got a pen full of pigeons.
Yeah, it'd be like a craft show or something.
Yeah.
Really looks like they go to crowd.
Well, the people that are interested in it probably know
Yeah.
about it. Oh, I wonder where this is at. This still at Pete Connor's house?
Looks like it's never the same place, yeah. Just on the bill. Took movies the whole day, evidently.
This probably be boring to a lot of people because, you know, they don't know anybody there and they haven't been interested in it and this part of it, but it all falls into
Yeah.
line about as we were growing up.
It's kind of strange to look back and see the way everybody dressed opposed to now.
You think it's good? They dressed bad or good?
Just, you know, things are so much different back then. I mean, they're.
You can tell the difference?
Oh, yeah, I mean, things are a whole lot
I guess I
different
don't
back
see
then
it
till now.
because I know
Oh,
them.
yeah.
I guess I don't notice it as well. See, there's chickens. They get judged too as much as the pigeons did. They get.
See, the chickens are the things that I'd get into.
Which
You know what I mean? It's like the big banty roosters and all that.
Yeah.
That's something that'd be pretty neat to do.
Some of the pigeons are real pretty.
The pigeons are worried about flying away on you. You ever have any just take it up and take off on you?
Yeah, they usually
Yeah.
come back.
Do they?
Homing pigeons, they would take off and go to whoever sold them. I had one bird we sold 4 times.
Get him going
The
back.
guy let him out and he come back home.
Yeah.
Then they come home to you. Yeah.
And then, you know, you remembered who you sold him to and you say, I got your bird. No, not mine. I sold him to somebody else.
Mm. That was Pete Carter's house right there.
Yeah, this is still Pete's, I guess.
Oh, a big house. I'm not gonna know where that property is today. He was at a pretty nice looking house and everything would be all this. Can you imagine? They must have all went to in their house to go to the bathroom.
I mean, what is so different about today opposed to back then?
Mm.
Now, picture you going to do this stuff with your kids
Yeah.
at this age. You see what I'm trying to say? People today don't do that.
Well,
You know what I mean? It would be like me if I was going to do that with my dad now. People, people don't do it. Back then you had a different era. People were more clannish and more, they did it. Today people don't do this stuff. They think about it.
maybe because of the, maybe because of the television and stuff like that, they just have more time to...
Yeah. That would be like me doing it with my father and mother going somewhere at my age right now, because this is about what you guys would be. You'd be about my age.
No,
We're not that age. Yeah, you'd be
about 20.
25. About 25 maybe?
No, we would have been about 22 maybe at the time. We were pretty young yet.
But you know what I mean though, today they don't do that. They don't do that.
I can't believe how many cigarettes were hanging out of people's mouths. I guess you don't see that as much. Or maybe our circle that we travel in, maybe we don't see it. Because we don't remember people.
Yeah, back then I can remember my dad and everybody. Everybody smoked.
See a rooster fight?
Oh yeah, yeah. Didn't they outlaw that?
Yeah, it's outlawed.
Yeah.
They just snuck one in.
It's not good.
They didn't fight to the death. Nobody wanted to lose their rooster.
Yeah.
I wonder how you can stop them. Just reach in and
Well,
grab
just
them?
reach in and grab it.
Yeah, I guess they don't let
Well,
them
this
do
is
that.
out of my dad's house now.
I didn't know they had one out there.
Sure. I'm pretty sure that's where I saw I'm pretty sure that's where they had that
Oh, yeah.
fight.
Yeah. That's May Felty. That's
Yeah.
May that lived in the house when they bought it.
That looked like one of your kids.
I think that was
she sold it.
Joe.
Looked
On
like
the
it,
map.
yeah.
It looked like her. You still got the hat or don't have the hat?
Well, these I kept in order just by the pigeons rather than putting them in one here and one there as they happen.
What are you drinking, eh?
Coke.
Beats me.
Yeah,
Looks
that's
like
it.
a Coke, yeah, like an old-fashioned Coke bottle.
Yeah.
One year we had a reunion and they decided to make root beer, and somehow they messed up the recipe. It's real fizzy, so they decided to fizz it around and
Yeah.
everybody. It actually wasn't that great, you know. So, that little pigeon or whatever sitting there, that one tan one. See, people would bring cages and everything. They'd have their own cages to bring them in.
Well, the club had
Yeah,
a
I have a
cage.
sandwich.
You'd
Pass
have
one
to.
over
The
here.
club had
That's
the
good.
cages set up.
Look at this. You can bring sandwiches around.
Yeah, I'll
Look
take
at
one.
this.
Pass, I hope they bring it over here. I could use one. I'm getting hungry. Pass those sandwiches over this way. Your father was pretty skinny.
Yeah, I see.
So is his father still
So
there?
is Grandpa Yingst, yeah, Grandpa.
There's that light. I knew
Yeah,
I
that's
saw it
that
one of
light
them.
now. That's one of her kids. Can't see her face, it's really dark. I think you run to the
That's
tree.
your grandma.
Yeah.
That's me.
They have these automatic eyes
He
like your
recognized
VCRs
me.
have today,
Brandon
like your
recognized me.
camcorders are.
That was Jaeger's wife sitting there, by the way. That lady there in the flower dress or something.
She always stood around like she's pregnant, you know?
They're
She
really
always
nice.
stood with her belly sticking out.
Can't see who these people are. There's
There's Pete Cunner.
he must have been the cook.
Yep. Oh, this is at the gunning club.
Oh, I was wondering that the building there.
We rented the gunning club.
That was a little better idea. Have a public place.
Oh, I guess we got pretty big.
Yeah.